guys, so today we are going to be doing a reading about what makes you so lovable, why are you so incredibly lovable. So I do feel called to say this to whoever's watching right now, that you are loved, you are incredible, and you are lovable. The fact that you are here right now existing proves that you are an innocent child of this universe, okay? I don't care if you're innocent or not. And that you have a special place in this world for a reason. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the two piles I have today. So, this is going to be pile 1, and this is going to be pile 2. So, pause the video if you need to, and choose the pile you feel the most drawn to, and let's see what messages come through for you. There we go. Right. Let's see what comes through for you, pile 1. Why are you so lovable? So, pile 1. I feel called to tell you that you are a very special person. I feel that you have a lot of wisdom, actually. I feel a lot of you are... Some of you could even be psychics here, right? If not, you seem to have this penchant for rebirth, for transforming yourself and up-leveling, right? I also feel that you are the kind of person that wants to use your gifts in life for the good of others, to create something wonderful, not just for yourself, but for other people. I also feel here with the Peacock card, look at this. You are vibrant, right? You are colourful. You shine very brightly. This card literally says you were born to shine and inspire, right? I feel like you are the kind of person that is really true to yourself, in that you show people who you truly are, right? You are this colourful being. I also feel with the sea otter happiness that you are a very playful person. And I feel here that your role in this lifetime is really about giving love and receiving love. I feel that this is a huge part of your purpose in life. I also feel here that you are the kind of person, with the West card coming up, that has really grown a lot. You have a lot of inner strength. I feel that you are the kind of person that has been through a lot and really taken those difficult experiences you've perhaps had to better yourself, to grow, to look within, and to take this experience into knowledge, right? I also feel here with the Venus card that you are a very beautiful person, not just physically, I want to say, but internally. I feel that you just radiate love. I feel you're very charming people. I also want to say that you are very likable. Some of you really appreciate the good things in life, and people tend to find this very lovable about you. It's like the people that cross your path can't help but fall in love with you, because you are this unique and wonderful being that literally radiates love, and you're very inspirational. I also want to tell you guys that you have a very big heart. You really do. I feel your heart is very open to give and to receive love. You are very unconditionally loving here. With the Deceit card in reverse, it's really showing me that you are a very honest person, actually. I feel that you always thrive to tell the truth, and to do what is right in situations. It's like your heart really guides you. For some of you, you may have an aura that is full of green, actually. Perhaps that's why you were drawn to this reading. And with the Man holding a heart card, I feel here that you are incredibly lovable, because you are truly the kind of person that takes the best interests of others, especially your loved ones, as being, you take their best interests as being a part of your best interests, right? Feel that you take the people in your life as being a part of you. You are a very nurturing person. You just have this very, very big receptive heart, I want to say. There's something very magical about you, pile 1. Okay, let's get a little bit more insight into this. Why are you so lovable, pile 1? Why are you so lovable, pile 1? Very interesting, you guys. So I feel here that a lot of you right now are journeying within. You're on this spiritual path, and I feel that you're really trying to find yourself at this time. And I want to tell you that this makes you very lovable, because at heart it makes you very brave, right? I also feel with the Tower card that you've had to overcome a lot of really difficult and stressful things in your life. This is again signaling to me that you have seriously transformed yourself here. And as a result, look at this Two of Swords in reverse. It's like that lack of clarity that you perhaps once felt about who you are is dissolving away more and more and more, because you truly are an intuitive being here. I also feel again that you are a very truthful person. I also feel that you always strive to achieve your dreams, pile 1. And Spirit is telling me right now that if you have some kind of dream that you want to attain in this life, perhaps that dream is happiness, they are literally showing me that this is completely and totally possible. I'm hearing your heart is very powerful. You have a very powerful heart and spirit. What makes my pile 1s so lovable? Let's get a little bit more insight into this. Wow. Some of you are very fiery, independent types, even with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also a super attractive person. She shines very brightly. You could be a man watching this, by the way. This is just an example. But it's showing me that you shine very brightly. I also feel there's something very unique about you. I feel that you're always willing to stand up for what's right and just here. I feel something that's really lovable about you is that you are a very determined person. I feel that you're actually a leader in a strong sense, and the best kind of leader. Why? You are the best kind of leader because you have a vision for the greater good. And I feel that you're not the kind of person that would miss or abuse, I'm hearing, abusing, you wouldn't abuse your authority here. I feel that this fire and this motivation really comes from the desire to do right by other people and by yourself. What makes you so lovable? Wow. So I feel that some of you here have perhaps struggled with anxiety or some kind of mental health problem. It could be something like depression, right? But I feel here that you're honestly on this huge self-love journey, and I feel that you are working very hard at this time to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. I also want to say that the fact that you are somehow so grounded and balanced, even after the things that you've been through, right, makes you incredibly lovable. The Queen of Pentacles is also showing me that you have a very nurturing, almost motherly like energy to you. And once again, I see, look at this you guys, a peacock on both of these cards, which is showing me that you are somebody that really, really shines, and you are meant to shine in this lifetime. I feel that people really love you because they feel like you are very dependable. I think your energy has a very stabilizing effect on people, and you have this wonderful ability to make people feel safe. I also feel that you are incredibly lovable because you are actually brave enough to journey within and to seriously look at yourself here. And I think you are learning to do that more and more, and with less judgment and more receptivity. Very intuitive people I'm picking up. So let's see just a little bit more. Why are you so lovable? I'm sure I can keep going on forever, Pile 1. What makes Pile 1 so lovable? What makes you so lovable is that when you have a vision and a dream, you stay very true to it. I feel that when you have your eyes set on something and you really want to achieve it, you really do just go for it, and you let your fire and your passion really drive you here towards what it is you want. And people find this incredibly lovable and also attractive, I want to say. I also feel that you have been brave enough to release a lot of burdens and baggage here. I feel like if something really weighs you down, I think you've come to a point in your journey where you realize it's not really worth your time and energy. And I feel that you will release things that are really not serving you for your own good here. I feel like you're not afraid to let go of things if you really need to. Okay, Pile 1, so those are just some of the reasons why you are incredibly lovable. I'm sure I can keep going on, right? But I do have a message here from somebody that loves you, and they want to tell you something. So the Hanging Man, I feel like this is somebody that has actually passed over. This is a loved one for you that has passed over. But they want to tell you that you're not alone. I feel this person is still around you. They guide you. I feel they watch over and protect you. And I feel that if you have perhaps been stagnant in your life, you've had to overcome stagnancy, I feel that this person, this spirit, really does guide you. They really do love you, and they want you to know that you are not alone. You shine very brightly, and you are meant to shine in this life. The devil is showing me this spirit, or this person, they want to tell you, well done if you've overcome some kind of addiction or toxic behavior in your life, or some kind of pattern that you are in that I feel you have broken out of, or you are starting to break out of. I feel like this person is encouraging you, and they want to say that your strength always endures and you have the power to make it out of any situation here that is causing you difficulty. Why? Because you are love, Pile 1. It's like you literally are just pure love. So I do hope that resonated, you guys, and thank you for watching. Pile 2. So let's find out why you are so incredibly lovable. Wow. So something that's immediately coming through is if somebody here has a dog or a pet. I feel very strongly this is a dog. This dog wants to tell you that they are very grateful you have taken care of them. They want to say that you are part of their pack and that they have a lot of love for you. I also feel here with the Wolf Pathfinder card that you are a super powerful person. This card literally says you have a love that endures. So I feel like you guys are incredibly loyal people. I also feel here that you inspire others to find their way. It's like you are a teacher in a huge way. I feel that a lot of you have this intuition when it comes to animals. This might not resonate for all, but for a lot of you, I feel that you have this very strong connection to animals. Perhaps the wolf is your spirit animal, is something I'm seeing. And with the Dear Love card, it's showing me here that you have a lot of grace and your self-worth is very high. I feel like you handle things in a way that is very graceful, I want to say. I feel like even if there has been somebody or something that has perhaps wronged you, I feel like you handle things in this very graceful way, even though you are this very fierce person, I want to say. You are fierce with your love. I definitely do pick up on that. Your presence and your energy is highly healing to people, I want to say, Pile 2. A lot of you have this wonderful penchant for seeing the light in things. So it could be that even if a situation has impacted you in a negative way or has hurt you in some kind of way, it's like, I feel like you guys do have a forgiving nature, a lot of you. And you always find a way to see the light, even in the darkness. Wow, look at this. Fire. Fire. So, something that is really lovable about you guys, Pile 2, is that you are very motivated people. I feel here that you are super passionate, and you have a very intense power that comes from within, and it's like it just banishes all kinds of negativity here. I feel that you hold a lot of strength. You have a power that can be frightening to some people even, I want to say, Pile 2. Even though your intentions are definitely very pure here, I feel. I feel that you are willing to fight and stand up for what you believe in. I feel like you're the kind of person that if, for example, somebody said something wrong to a loved one, I feel that you would really step in and stand up for them. I feel like you wouldn't just stand on the side and just kind of allow somebody to be mistreated here. With the Uranus card, it's showing me that you are a very unique person. I feel like you're unafraid to dive into something as well. I feel like you have a lot of enthusiasm, and that's very lovable about you. It's also showing me that you are a super intuitive person too. I feel some of you have been quite rebellious, perhaps as a younger person or even still as an adult. It's like you still have this rebellious energy, and I want to tell you that is something that is super lovable about you. This planet needs more rebellious people to stand up for what's right and to go against the grain of society. It really does. Wow, the Sun card. So I feel like something that's really lovable about you, and especially to the people around you, is that they really see you as this source of light in their lives. I feel like You are very bold people. Even if you are perhaps quiet types for some of you, it's like you have a quiet strength. There is so much strength that comes from you, pile 2. I also feel like you are very fun people, and that makes you very lovable. There's something about your energy that really just brightens up everything. I feel like the people around you really need your energy. I feel like your energy gets people moving. It inspires them, it gets them going, it motivates them. There's something very inspirational about you, pile 2. I also feel with the World card, that you are very accepting types, I want to say. I feel like it doesn't matter what culture people are from or how different somebody is to you. Differences do not matter. I feel like you have this understanding of universal love, and that everyone in this planet, no matter who they are, or how different they are all kind of deserving of this love, right? I also feel here that a lot of you have had very difficult experiences, something that broke your heart. Some of you may have been around the age of 9, I'm seeing, or some of you were teenagers when this happened. That doesn't have to be for all, right? It's just for some of you, is what I'm seeing. But somehow you have managed to open this door to spirit, is what I'm seeing. Can you see this? It's like you've taken this broken heart that you've had and you've used it to learn, to transform and to grow. And this is something that is really lovable about you. I feel like your spirit guides and spirit is really wanting you to know that you are loved not only by people in your life, but you are loved by the universe and by the angels, by whatever forces there are out there. You are loved. I also feel that something that's very lovable about you guys is that you have learnt to appreciate yourself and to love yourself more. I feel that a lot of people actually admire you. You are this source of inspiration and strength for a lot of people. With the Happy Families card, I really feel like your family, or the people that you class as being your family, it doesn't have to be necessarily your blood family. Perhaps this family you have created for yourself. They really love you. They love having you in their life. They're incredibly grateful for you. You always help people to see this light at the end of the tunnel, pile 2. So let's see a little bit more about what makes you so lovable, pile 2. What makes my pile 2 so lovable? What makes my pile 2 so lovable? Wow. I'm hearing some of you are quiet types, but with a quiet strength that always endures. Wow. Wow. So almost similarly to pile 1, I'm seeing that something really big, I feel like this is some kind of trauma that has happened in your life. It's caused a painful ending, but I feel here that your ability to tap into this greater sense of knowingness, that everything was working out for your highest good somehow, has allowed you to endure through this trauma. I feel like you've emerged a more loving person, even after all this heartbreak and this struggle that you've had with this particular situation I'm seeing. I feel like this is something that had or perhaps does still weigh heavily on your mind. I feel that this is something that has perhaps given you anxiety and really hurt you actually very deeply. Perhaps it's kept you up at night and given you insomnia, I'm seeing. But I do feel like you are transforming from this. And you have transformed from this actually, because you're really learning to follow your gut in life, pile 2, and this makes you very lovable. I also feel with the Knight of Cups, something that is really lovable about you is that you have this softer side for sure. I feel like some of you could be quite poetic. I feel you're very creative people, I want to say. I feel you're very romantic types actually for a lot of you. Or it could just be that when someone really holds your heart, it's like you really want to give them your all. And show them how much you care. I feel like that. You're very courageous people too. I feel like you are very accepting people. What makes my pile 2 so lovable? What makes my pile 2 so lovable? Wow. So for some of you, I can see that you are very kind and generous people actually. Some of you may be humanitarians in some kind of way. Or some of you even have a job that allows you to help others. I feel here that you are the types of people that couldn't perhaps walk past a homeless person in the street and not give them something, being mint money or food. I feel that you have a lot of compassion for other people, and actually I feel, Pearl, too, that this compassion and this empathy has come due to you having experienced so much pain perhaps at a point in your life. I feel this has actually opened up your heart a hell of a lot and allowed you to really see and tap into other people. You know something that is really lovable about you, Pearl, too? I feel that you have a lot of layers actually. I feel like you are not a one-track person, no, not at all. I feel like you have this light side and perhaps this dark side too, but Spirit is telling me that this makes you very lovable because it makes you deep and it makes you human. I also feel like if you have challenges in your path or obstacles, I feel here that you always find a way to just endure through that. I feel that you perhaps have had to carry a lot of weight or responsibility, even for other people. For some of you, I feel like you could have had to kind of grow up really fast here. It could have been that you had a lot of responsibility, maybe more than you should have when you were very young here. But again, I'm hearing you have a strength that endures. I also feel like something that's really lovable about you is that your love is so deep and it's so special that it's something you're not just going to give to just anyone. I feel that somebody has to be quite special here in order to kind of receive that deep love that you have. I feel like some of you may be all or nothing types. The Ace of Cups is also showing me, again, that you are very empathetic people, very intuitive people. It's like the core of who you are is really just love, honestly, pile 2. I also feel that you have the ability to really see into other people at a deep level. I feel like if there is somebody around you that is experiencing something difficult or their emotions are kind of in a difficult place, I feel like you will immediately pick up on that. Some of you may even be empaths or clairsentient. is what I am seeing, you guys. So I'm sure I could just go on all day about why you are so lovable. But I do want to pull a bonus message from somebody that loves you very dearly, and they have some kind of message that they want to tell you. Pile 2. Okay, so interesting. So I feel that this is somebody that's no longer physically with you. I feel that for a lot of you, this is somebody that is deceased, actually. And for others, I pick up that this could actually be a spirit guide that is coming through. For a lot of you, I do feel this is somebody that's deceased. They still reside in your home, however. For others, where you kind of don't perhaps have a deceased loved one, I feel that somebody that loves you very dearly and has a message for you is somebody that you are building something stable. You're building some kind of foundation with this person. Perhaps they're your partner. I feel like for others, if it's not a partner, it's definitely a friend here. I feel that this is somebody you've really built on a connection here with. For some of you, this person is like a soulmate to you. So I know that there are various messages that are coming through there, you guys. But let's see what message this person has for you. So this person wants to tell you, with the King of Chalices and the Strength card, that's something that is incredibly lovable about you, actually, is your ability to be vulnerable. I feel like there is a lot of strength in your vulnerability, actually, and in your heart. It's like your strength actually comes from your emotions. I feel like this person also wants to tell you that they see you have grown into somebody that is very emotionally intelligent, actually. Somebody that's very loving, very mature. And they want to tell you that they are very proud of you for opening your heart to new experiences, I'm hearing. And for being the person that you are. Wow. So that is what I have for you, Pile 2. I do hope that that resonated, and thank you for watching.